Hi guys, Kella here again, and this is day 21 of vloguary. And I almost couldn't find my camera. I am losing everything today. I started working on a top last night, put the book down last night to go to sleep, and I've not been able to find it all day. So I may have to check the kids' room later. But the top that I started is from Doris Chan's book, Everyday Crochet, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It's a pretty popular book, so I'm sure a lot of you will already have it. And the pattern is I think it's called the Tall Latte. It's the one that I showed you a couple of videos back anyway, and said that I really liked and I wanted to make. So I started making it just in some pound stretcher Aran. I don't have the label, but it's just blue. So I started doing the top, and then now I've got into past the joining for the sleeves, I realised that it's not the size that I wanted to make. I have to make it a smaller size because I don't have a lot of this wool. So if I carry on doing it in this size, I'm just going to run out. So I'm going to pull it back and not do as many rows before joining for the sleeves. So that will make it smaller, because out of the 300 gram ball, all I have is that, and I have about 100 grams left of the second ball. That was left over from making Usman's birthday top last year. So yeah, I'll rip that back when I find the book. I'm pretty sure I've memorised the pattern anyway, but it's kind of a comfort thing just to have it there, isn't it? So other than that, because I've left the top that I made recently on the mannequin, I keep looking at it and loads of ideas are popping into my head. So to get rid of some other wool that I've got, I've started another similar one. So it's going to be a different pattern based pretty much on the one that I made. So that's just the start of the front. So I'm going to do it as I did with the other. The top part of the top is going to be worked as two separates and then sewn together, and then the body is going to be worked top down in one piece in the round. So yeah, so I started that just in light grey. Don't think this has a colour shade, 27. It's Robin double knit. With this Robin double knit, you've got this one's quite soft, which I'm shocked about because I don't like Robin. I think it's, well, it is one of the cheaper brands, but depending on what colour you buy, it can be really scratchy. So this, and there was a black one that I got. They was the only two non-scratchy wools that they had in the shop that day. So it's 100% acrylic, and this one's really nice. So I'm going to do that for the top bit, and then the bottom bit is going to be done in Ice Yarn's Magic Light in kind of purples and greys and white. It's all the way over there, and if I walk past now to get it, I'm going to knock the camera over, so I'm not even going to bother. And then I've done the body on Jamal's top. So that is that. And that's just done in your half trebles, clusters at the corner so I could see it clearly, because I don't use stitch markers in crochet because I find that they're blooming annoying. When you're using stitch markers in knitting, all you do is slide it from one needle to the other to move it. But with crochet, you've got to unlock it, move it, de-stitch, lock it back on. It's just effort, especially if you've got more than one on the row. One's bad enough. So yeah, I can't stand using stitch markers in crochet. So yes, I used clusters so I could see where my corner stitches were. I mean, it's worked out alright, and I don't think you can tell that much. But when you do notice it, it kind of adds a nice touch. And then at the bottom I did the ribbing in front post, back post. Front post, back post trebles. So that is all I've been working on. I got quite a bit done on that jumper today actually. I've got half the body done today. I was sat in, I took it to the hospital with me, sat in the waiting room. And I wasn't sat there for long, I was only there for about 45 minutes. But I got about 10 rounds done. So it was pretty productive. But for a Sunday it was quite busy there. And then they had some Sunday political TV programme on. So then I was kind of like one of the youngest there. So then you've got all the old ones going, oh, the country's going to the dogs and this, that and the other. And I'm like, this is pretty cool. I love it, like in a scenario like that and just in my own world doing what I'm doing with the crochet. But then when you're listening to the older people speak, and they're not older like older, but like 60s, but they have so much more experience politically and even just generally, like they see things in a different way. Whereas me, I might be like, oh, he's an idiot, can't run the country, I'll do it better, this, that and the other. You know, everyone's got their own opinion like that, and everyone thinks that they know better on certain things. But then you get the older ones coming in with, well, if you did such a thing, or maybe if this happened, you know, it makes you stop and think, well, that's actually pretty sensible, mate. Yeah. Instead of voting for myself, I'd vote for you. Yeah, I just like hearing the older generation just talk amongst themselves. It's like when I hear my kids talk amongst themselves in the bedroom and they have some crazy conversations, but I'm always like, oh, spying on them through the crack in the door. I just love hearing other people's conversations. Like the kids are just crackpot. They're just absolutely weird and matter of fact. And the older ones like come up with some wise stuff and you're just like, wow. That's pretty cool, that's made me stop and think twice. So yeah, that is it for me. My mum braved the snow today to come and babysit the boys. So yeah, she lives in Bolton where it's all hilly, so when we have snow she has it worse, and she has 2 long bus rides to get to mine. So she took the 2 long bus rides there, well here today, and then she took the 2 long bus rides back. I did offer to get her a taxi back, but she wouldn't hear of it. So then, yeah, it was just dead nice. In Sunday, buses, if she'd have missed one of the buses she'd have had to wait half an hour. If she'd have missed both of the buses, oh my gosh, she'd have been out all day. So yeah, she's lovely, my mum. Always there when you need her. What else? Nothing else. I'm still not sleeping too good. 3 o'clock it was this morning. And then the alarm was going off at 6:30. Excuse me. So, yeah, so I'm still tired. But I'm not in the state that where still can't think straight. But I'm not in the same state as where I just have tears pouring from my eyes, and I'm kind of a bit more used to it now. Yeah, I'm just not crying all the time. What else? I've had a really good weekend with the kids. Like, really good weekend. They've been so well behaved. Even on the naughty times, they've made it up by like just stopping it straight away, just cutting it out. I'll have a little bit of an argument and then it just cuts off and then it's back to being a really nice time. There's nothing lingering or, you know, not sulking for ages and then bringing it back up later that I shouted at them. And yeah, it's just been a lovely weekend. I'm hoping I'll be able to get to sleep earlier tonight. Like, my eyes are really stinging and I keep going like that. Every time I close my eyes to blink, I feel like I'm just going to cut out. But I did try to have a bit of a nap before. And as soon as I lie down and close my eyes and I've got it in my mind that I'm going to settle to sleep, I'm wide awake. And then my mind's just buzzing with all sorts of nonsense. And it is actually nonsense. What did I have a daydream about before? It was dead weight. Yeah, a block of cheese was chasing me. Block of cheese. Oh my gosh. A block of cheese. Now, I remember when I was pregnant with Jamal, I'd walk around the streets with a big kilo block of cheese and just be munching on it because that was my craving. So then I would dream about cheese. Why now? I know I'm not pregnant, it's an impossibility. With us, man, it was burgers. I just wanted McDonald's burgers. But I think that was as well because I'd just become a Muslim and McDonald's weren't halal. I think my body was just telling me like, you need to rebel against the machine. You just need your burgers. And that is it. I need to go find that book. I need to, for some reason, my printer, I've run out of black ink, but I've got loads of the other colours. So whenever I print off, it says, do you want to use the other colours to mix and make black? So I say, yeah. But I've still got loads of the other colours, but now it's not letting me. So, and I need to print out the pattern that I've bought for Usman's birthday top because his birthday is in just under a month and I've not even started his jumper. And I don't want to read it off my phone because bright light, don't want to do that. Still not got my light bulbs. So I got them SAD ones. I've been trying to get in touch with my neighbours, like try to catch them, but either I'm busy or they're out working or whatever. But my neighbour left them with a neighbour and he posted the card through the door to say that he'd left them with a neighbour, but he didn't put the number of the house. So I'm trying to get in touch with all my neighbours. My other next door neighbour has said, well, I'll go knock on and make sure I get them for you if you want them. She's not very diplomatic though, so I was like, no, it's okay. I'll do it. I'll catch them when I catch them, or I'll catch the postman and ask him to get them for me. Or at least tell me which number. Because I feel a bit awkward knocking dog on. You got my post? It's been over 2 weeks now, you know. 2 weeks last Wednesday. Yeah. And other than that, that is it. I am going to do one of them. I can't even remember the name of it. Oh my gosh. I need to start writing everything down. Oh that was a big one. Sorry. I need to write down my thoughts because of all this YouTube change and sharing out small yarn creator channels and that. So I'm not getting into that whole conversation right now because I know that I'm going to forget loads of people, or I'm just going to waffle on and talk a load of rubbish. So I need to write down my thought process. Because in my head I sound like a really intelligent person. But when it comes out it's like blah 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 rubbish. Yeah. And I don't achieve what in my mind I'm achieving, so that is that. But I do want to say thank you to all the channels who have mentioned my channel because I have had a big bump in subscribers And I want to thank all you subscribers as well, because I've got some really nice people who comment all the time, and it's really nice getting to know you. And also to the new subscribers, when you've got your analytics for your channel, it goes by the last 28 days, like that's the default setting. And these last 28 days I've gained 57 subscribers, so that's pretty freaking amazing. I've almost reached the 500 mark, and I am thinking that I'm going to do a giveaway on the 500 mark. Don't know what I'm going to give away. But yeah, I'm going to do a giveaway. So that is that. When I've had a bit of sleep, I'll think about what it is. But yeah, I should reach it pretty soon. I think I'm on like 490 something. I can check it right now. Let me see my special phone. Oh! Okay, so I've gained some more then, because now I've got 505. Okay, okay. Thank you. I think it was on like 493 before. So that's 12 today. Please say I got that basic math right. Oh yeah, I'm well buzzing at that. Oh, don't even know what to say. Thank you everyone. So yeah, I'm going to do a giveaway, so I'll do a giveaway video when I know what I'm going to give away. Actually, I think one of them is going to be, I'm going to buy a copy of this book, because everyone sees that I work from it quite often and I rave about it a lot, so I'm going to buy a copy of this book that has no cat bites in it, and probably some wool. Right then, so I'll do a different video on that. And I'm just going to go because I need the loo. TMI, I know, but I really need the toilet. So I'm going to go. Have a great evening. Have a great evening. And that's it. Have a great evening. Bye.